Greetings everyone, this is Kamishara from Kamishara's Corner. I'm Sensational Touch, and I'm filling my oil bottles. So I make an oil that is really good for like sensitive skin, people who have eczema, people who are experiencing skin issues, rashes, psoriasis, people with sensitive skin, babies. And I make this, wait, let's pull some of this off a little bit too much. Yeah, I make this oil with a combination of neem. I use a combination of neem, avocado, some olive oils, and I have some essential oil blends that I use with it as well. So I do an oil infusion with red clover, plantain, red clover blossom that is, plantain, not plantain, plantain, Plantago major is the scientific name for that, and rosemary. And I use those essential oils, that organic essential oil blend, and they are infused into the oil that I am bottling right now. So the first thing I do, of course, because these have this oil has lavender leaves in it. The leaves from the lavender. So I'm just preparing. Oh, someone's calling me. Hold on. Okay, so that was my sister who called on the phone and interrupted my video. But while I was talking to her, I finished putting all the herbs in the bottles, because these oils have some lavender leaves in it. So now the oil that I make, the blend of oil that I make, I blend already, and I usually keep some blend made that only needs to be scented. Oh, I think this is too much. Yeah, I usually keep some ready that only needs to be scented. But that's okay, because that's what we're gonna do now. So these jars are actually not that easy to fill, but what I like about them is they come with this little, it's like a little, what do you call these? Beaker, not beaker, funnel, so that you can easily pour it in. I mean, I have my own funnel, but these are big. These are humongous. But the little funnel can work better. So yeah, as I was saying before, I can't remember where I left off because my sister interrupted me. But this oil is all for people with all kinds of sensitive skin issues, eczema, psoriasis, rashes, for young people who have sensitive skin. It's scented. It is scented, and I do scent it because the neem oil actually has quite of a pungent smell. And I don't just put a little tip of neem just to say, okay, it's in there. You know, I put a decent amount so it can actually have enough in the oil that's going to actually have enough to affect the skin in the way that, you know, and in the way that it can, for what neem does for the skin. it's really good for hair. It's really good for skin. And the avocado oil, you know, lends for a good amount of fatty oils that are in here. And then we have avocado, sunflower, so it has a lot of good richness in this blend of oils. And then of course we have, it's infused with the herbs, the organic herbs. So it's not just oils by itself. So I call it an herbal oil. And it is scented. It's scented with an essential oil. So we're not going to scent it with fragrance oils. While I do use fragrance oils in my products, not all of my products are scented only with essential oils. I do use fragrance oils, but this oil is scented with only pure essential oils, and it's a pure essential oil blend. It's a blend with ylang-ylang, which is a really nice, like, sensual type of scent that can go for both men and women. I was using a different blend of essential oils before, but I ran out of that oil, and this blend is also just as nice. So sometimes I use this blend, sometimes I use that blend, either or. But either way, I can, you know, I have the opportunity to give people an opportunity to smell what it's going to smell like, in case, you know, some people actually don't like it. So they get a chance to smell it first, and then before they purchase, before they make that purchase. Ooh, give me 1 second. Okay, so just want to mix this a little bit more just to make sure the essential oil is well incorporated into the base oils. And I just looked like it needed a little bit more mixing before I actually pour it into the jars. Okay, so originally when I started making this oil, I was putting it in a plastic bottle when I first came out with it, which I really didn't like doing. Plus, I couldn't find a plastic container that was made from 100% post-consumer product, like I could with the black plastic jars that I was using. So I opted to switch to glass, which is more eco-friendly, and glass, of course, is better for, you know, that product to be sitting in anyway. So I was definitely wanting to change the bottling that it was in, and then I, of course, found, you know, nice 2-ounce jars, which suited me just fine. However, I was using this with a cork, with a cork stopper, which was cute. I love the look. But when I thought about it, when I started to use it, I was like, the look is cute, but it's actually not very applicable to dispensing, to using. You know, and this is not just an oil. You know, I think I could do this better without this teeny little funnel here. I think I could do a better job without this funnel. Maybe not. Anyway, I'm going to keep using it, because sometimes you think you can do a better job and you end up making a bigger mess than what you anticipated. Okay, yeah, so originally it had a cork that I was using to cover it up, which was cute and all, but wasn't very applicable in order to use it. You know, we want to be able to use it without it being an issue. And yeah, the cork wasn't very usable. So then I found some pump dispensers. It took me a little bit of time to find them because I wanted to find them that had the pump dispenser with a glass jar. So I wanted to find a dispenser, a glass jar that had the pump dispenser, not just the glass bar by itself, and with some other kind of dispenser. So I kept looking until I found it. And I was looking with my usual suppliers, which I've been having a really hard time getting anything from my usual suppliers. So I have switched to getting all of my supplies on Amazon because they're the only ones who seem to have anything. No one else has anything in stock, which is a little bit annoying. But, you know, I'm like, whatever. Okay. This is a little bit too full. So I'm going to take some of this out of here. You don't ever want to fill it up too high because you need to have enough space in the jar for the actual dip tube to fit in so that it doesn't overflow. So while there's more space in there to be filled up, you don't want to fill it all the way up. Like, that's probably a better height than even this one. So I'm going to pour some of this out of here too, give it more space for the pump that we're going to put in here. So yeah, so I found a bottle that came with a pump dispenser that's not a sprayer, because some of these jars came with sprayers and I didn't want a sprayer, I wanted a pump, a lotion pump dispenser. But you know, even though it's oils, you can have a dispenser that's called a lotion pump dispenser, which is good. Or sometimes they call them a treatment pump dispenser. But yeah, I wanted it with a pump so you can easily get the oil out the jars without there being a problem. And so I finally found one on Amazon, which was great. Okay. But not being able to use any of my past distributors for anything is all of my jars and bottling have been proven to be quite annoying trying to find more. But everything is able to be found on Amazon. The only thing I don't like is I was able to get them in bigger bulk amount from my old suppliers. And now these newer suppliers, you can buy multiples, but they're not selling them in a big bulk. So you're actually paying way more than you would normally have to per piece. Which, of course, I don't appreciate that, because then that price has to go into the price of the product. And while, you know, I price my stuff to, of course, make a profit like everyone else who's making handmade products to sell, I still like my products to be somewhat pocket friendly. So while I have luxury products and I'm using some organic ingredients, I'm using high quality ingredients, I still want it to be as pocket friendly as possible. You know, considering the quality of the ingredients, the amount of time that it takes for me to make it, and the energy that I have to put into making it, and then the cost of the packaging and so on and so forth. So with taking all of that into account, I still try to make a product that is, for the quality of the product that you're getting, it is actually very pocket friendly. So when people are out there asking me for discounts and I'm looking at them like, I don't know, honey. You know, that's why. Because you're getting a high quality product and it already really is discounted. Because I don't make a lot off of each. You know, I just make enough for my time, my effort, and the quality of the products that are going into making each product. Yeah, so these bottles are more expensive than I would love for them to be. And I could actually get them cheaper if I'm able to get them from my my normal suppliers, which I haven't been able to do, which is quite unfortunate. But you know, that's business. I think it has a lot to do with all of the problems that they were having with getting stuff from China and all this other stuff. And not that I'm looking for products that are made in China, because I actually appreciate American-made products, but you can't get them. You know? I mean, if you can't get them, you can't get them. There's nothing I can do about that, guys. I don't have a manufacturing station that makes these things. I manufacture the product. I don't manufacture the packaging. So if I can't get the packaging in the States, then I'll have to get it from abroad. You know, you got to do your best to support local, do your best to support in state, then you go to do your best to support in country. But in the end, if you can't get it local, you can't get it in state, you can't get it in country, you got to get it. So you get it where you can. But I would prefer to be able to get all of my ingredients locally. That would be extremely, extremely beneficial. For a small business to be able to get everything locally, that would be great. And it'd be reasonably priced at the same time. That would be a wonderful thing. But it doesn't always happen that way. So anyway, that's that. I'm almost finished bottling these, and then I'm going to be doing a bunch of stuff tonight, so you'll probably see a lot of videos that are going to be coming out in succession, so it won't be coming out the same day, but it will have been made the same day. You know, maybe not edited the same day and not published, definitely not published the same day, but all made on the same day. So after I finish bottling these, I'm going to, and I have to order some more labels because I realize I don't have labels. So it will be nice when February comes around that I'm totally restocked with everything that I need, labels and all. Before then too, but I'm talking about with all my glass bottles. I'm looking to get a 4-ounce bottle too. So hopefully that will be here in the next week. Aha. And I'm not waiting too long for that. So I wanted the 8-ounce, I have the 2-ounce, and I also wanted the 4-ounce glass bottle so that I can offer my lotion in the Skin and Scalp Moisturizers. I can offer that in 2 sizes. I won't be offering this oil in 2 sizes. It's just, that won't be happening. But the lotion, I want to offer that in the 4-ounce size and the 8-ounce. And I'm currently offering it in a 4-ounce size, but I have a plastic bottle that I'm using that I really don't want to use anymore. So as those finish, I want to be using the glass. The 4-ounce glass bottle with, of course, a pump dispenser as well. And that would be great. So today was our first official, not official, like if there was an unofficial snow day. Today was our first snow of the year and of the season. So it was the first snow of this winter season, which of course started last year. But it was the first snow of the year of 2022. So 2022, and we had some early snow. They had some snow in Washington and Virginia, Maryland, in that area, DMV area, last week. So they got snow before us. They got a lot of snow, as a matter of fact, before us. And then there was that gigantic debacle on the I-95 where people were stuck because of the snowfall in their cars for hours. And that must have been horrible. Because a car can get quite cold. It's like an ice box if you don't have the heat on. It get cold quick. So I'm, I feel for those people, and glad that everything, I don't think anyone died. I don't think I heard of any deaths, thank goodness. But, yeah, being stuck in the snowstorm for those many hours, I think it was like 8 hours or some foolishness like that. But it was an extraordinary amount of time to be, like, sitting, not moving slowly, like sitting, not moving at all on a highway. Yeah, so that wasn't pretty. And I did not envy them. My mother was quite worried that my daughter had maybe didn't get off because she was going to Punta Cana. And she was like, did she get off okay? I was like, yes, Mommy. She left a couple of days ago. She's gone already. She's like, oh, okay. She didn't know she had left already. Where's my... Oh. Yeah. Oh, I need to get some scissors. Okay, give me a minute. Yeah, so we have to... Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.